Welcome back to the channel. In today's video we are going to look at the following WWE news and rumors. The truth about Lacey Evans' pregnancy. Bobby Lashley wants to face Brock Lesnar at WrestleMania 37. Raw superstar Damian Priest's backstage status revealed. Bobby Lashley wants Raw superstar Keith Lee in the Hurt Business. Braun Strowman makes fun of Brock Lesnar's look-alike Parker Boudreaux. WWE writer reveals how the WWE killed the Fiend's character. If you are new, don't forget to subscribe. And be sure to drop a like. Without wasting any time, let's get into it. Former Universal Champion Braun Strowman isn't impressed with Brock Lesnar look-alike Parker Boudreaux, if his latest tweet is any indication. Boudreaux has been the talk of the town ever since Paul Heyman endorsed him on Twitter. It was reported a short while ago that he had signed a developmental deal with WWE. Boudreaux recently posted a picture of himself on Twitter. A user stated in response that they would love to see Parker face Braun Strowman at WrestleMania. Braun Strowman responded to the fan's tweet and took a major shot at Parker. The monster among men asked the fan to call him if Parker figures out how to lace his boots. So far, Parker Boudreaux has been received quite well by pro wrestling fans. His physique and large form remind many of Brock Lesnar when the WWE legend had arrived on the main roster in 2002. Boudreaux has been dubbing himself the next big thing for a while now. Fans might remember that this was Lesnar's moniker back when he was a newbie on the main roster. Braun Strowman has an impressive resume. The last time he was at WrestleMania, he defeated WWE Hall of Famer Goldberg to win his first world title. Parker is a young gun and still has a long way to go. However, fans are already speculating on potential matches featuring the rookie and top WWE superstars. Here's Parker opening up on comparisons with Brock Lesnar. I think Brock Lesnar is a tremendous athlete. While I do take it as a compliment to be told we look alike, I look forward to people getting to see my own unique identity and character in professional wrestling, as well as watch me be my own person. I'm one of a kind. The next big thing. What are your thoughts on a match between Parker Boudreaux and Braun Strowman down the line? Sound off in the comments. Raw superstar Bobby Lashley recently spoke to Sports Illustrated to discuss the possibility of him going after Drew McIntyre at WrestleMania. The Almighty said that he would love to face McIntyre and would also be open to the idea of having Brock Lesnar as his opponent at WrestleMania 37. Adding Brock always adds a lot. He's as real as it gets, and he's someone I want in the ring. Lashley had claimed earlier that he doesn't know Brock Lesnar personally, but would love to have a match against him. I've never talked to Brock, I don't even know Brock really well. So, it's usually through his advocate or someone else that you can even get any kind of dialogue. So, I'm not the one to ask that question. It's those other guys, cause I'm ready. Bobby Lashley is currently set to defend his US Championship against Riddle and Keith Lee at the Elimination Chamber. Although Lashley has dismantled Riddle on Raw on multiple occasions, another win over the original Bro and the Limitless One would help Lashley make his way into the main event title picture. Raw superstar Keith Lee is currently advertised to face US champion Bobby Lashley and Riddle at Elimination Chamber. However, as per a recent report from Wrestling Observer Radio, the Limitless One may not be able to make it to Sunday's PPV due to some unnamed issues. Speaking to TV Insider, Raw superstar Bobby Lashley revealed that he had a lot of respect for the former NXT champion Keith Lee and would like to see him join the Hurt Business faction. I never broke through to get that world title. Keith has earned respect from a lot of people. He has been going out there and doing everything he has to do. I think he's the kind of person who might need a little Hurt Business in his life to take him to that next level. He is ready to break out, as are others. Lashley also touched upon how he was always part of a major program with top names like JBL, John Cena, and Booker T, but could never become world champion. The Archer of Infamy, Damian Priest, became a Raw superstar after coming to the main roster following Royal Rumble 2021. The former NXT North American champion has aligned himself with rapper Bad Bunny since his debut and has already become a prominent part of Monday Night Raw. As per Fightful Select, things are looking up for the former Raw superstar as he is extremely well-liked backstage. He is said to have impressed WWE with his performance at the Royal Rumble as well. Damian Priest has made a positive impression in the 2 weeks he has been on Raw. High-level sources within WWE told Fightful that Priest is extremely well-liked behind the scenes. The report also stated that Damian Priest has turned heads in WWE and was offered a full plate by WWE, where he managed to pass the tests with flying colors. Current reports indicate that Raw's latest acquisition, Damian Priest, will be taking on Raw superstars Miz and Morrison at WrestleMania 37, along with Bad Bunny. This week on Monday Night Raw, Lacey Evans announced that she was pregnant. This led to Ric Flair dancing, implying that he may be the father of Evans' child. While the part with Ric Flair celebrating was only for storyline purposes, Lacey Evans being pregnant is not just a storyline. As per Wrestling Inc., WWE came to know about Lacey Evans being pregnant and had to make some changes to the Raw script accordingly. Lacey Evans was set to face Raw Women's Champion Asuka at Elimination Chamber. There was speculation that Evans may walk out as the new champion, setting up a WrestleMania match between Charlotte Flair and Lacey Evans. Evans is legitimately pregnant. WWE learned of Evans' pregnancy today and changed the direction of her angle with Charlotte Flair. Evans was scheduled to face Asuka for the Raw Women's Championship at the Elimination Chamber pay-per-view this Sunday, however that match is now clearly not happening. No replacement for Lacey Evans has been announced as of now, and it remains to be seen if Asuka will still be defending her Raw Women's Championship at the Elimination Chamber. On this week's episode of WWE RAW, Alexa Bliss hinted that The Fiend could be returning with a new avatar and that he could be reborn soon. She was seen sitting on a pentagram after her distraction cost Randy Orton the gauntlet match. Vince Russo, however, had some objections about the possible manner in which The Fiend might return. The Fiend Bray Wyatt faced Randy Orton at WWE TLC in a Firefly Inferno match. On that occasion, things ended badly for The Fiend, with Randy Orton burning him alive. Since then, Bray Wyatt has not been seen on WWE television, with Alexa Bliss coming out by herself and apparently talking to his ghost. During the latest Legion of Raw, former WWE writer Vince Russo talked about the issues surrounding The Fiend's return and a possibly new avatar. He said that WWE had not done enough with the Fiend character as it was, and having him return with a whole new gimmick was wasting the potential of the character that existed. Russo said that Bray Wyatt had been wasted by WWE and that someone needed to be fired for not having booked the Fiend better. This is like, you guys got to be freaking kidding me. She's talking about a rebirth. So what that tells me, bro, is that we are going to be seeing another dimension of the Fiend. You have not done anything with the Fiend. Time out, bro. You guys screwed up Bray Wyatt. Now you have done nothing with the Fiend, and now he's going to warp into something else because you guys don't know what to do with him? My god. It's going to go back to what we were just talking about. Nobody gets fired over this? Nobody's being fired over this? The Fiend has not been seen on WWE television since he was burnt alive by Randy Orton at TLC. However, with Alexa Bliss hinting that the Fiend will return soon, it could be extremely bad news for Randy Orton. Orton has been haunted by his feud with The Fiend and has missed out on several opportunities thanks to interferences, and at Elimination Chamber, he has yet another chance to win the WWE Championship. It could be that The Fiend returns during the Elimination Chamber match to interfere in proceedings. But for the moment, it remains unconfirmed.